Night draped the city of Jericho in uneasy silence. Its walls, thick, ancient, unbreakable, rose like a boast against heaven. Torches burned along the gates, and fear whispered through the streets, for Israel was near. Two shadows slipped into the city, spies, moving with the quiet urgency of men sent by God. Their steps led them to the house of Rahab, a woman marked by shame in the eyes of men, yet already seen by the eyes of heaven. She had already heard the stories whispered through the land. Seas split, kings defeated, a God who moved before his people like fire. Danger followed quickly. Soldiers searched the streets, torches flickering below, while Rahab hid the men beneath stalks of flax on her roof.
I know the Lord has given you this land.
She whispered when the danger passed.
Your Yahweh is God in heaven above and on earth below.
That night, judgment loomed over Jericho, but mercy found a window. The spies lowered themselves by a rope through Rahab's window, which opened directly upon the city wall. Before they vanished into the dark, they made a covenant with her.
Bind a scarlet cord in the window. Gather all who belong to you into this house. When destruction comes, the blood-red sign will mark you for life.
At dawn, Rahab tied the cord, red against stone, a hope against doom. Days later, the earth trembled. Israel marched. Trumpets sounded. Voices rose like thunder. The walls of Jericho cracked, then collapsed in a roar of dust and stone. Towers fell. Gates shattered. The city was swallowed by judgment. But one house stood, amid the ruin, amid the smoke and screams. Rahab's window still bore the scarlet sign. Her house remained untouched, suspended by grace while everything else fell. Her house was spared, not by walls, not by strength, but by faith tied in scarlet cord. For when judgment passes through the city, the scarlet sign still speaks. Destruction halted at her threshold and did not cross.
I am the angel of destruction. Even before names were uttered, and death was feared by man, I existed. For I was created to move without resistance, and to finish that which lieth before me. I do not strive, for there is naught to strive against. I come, and things do end. Cities have sealed themselves within thick walls of stone and iron, thinking to delay that which cometh. But I pass through them as a sword passeth through thick smoke. Courage doth melt before my shadow, and their cries do awaken no mercy in me. I have traversed fire, and walked amidst floods of blood, and left silence where life once stood. No blade hath found my flesh, nor hath any wounded me. I have never been hunted, nor chased away. In that night, Egypt lay open beneath me, proud and ancient, certain of its might. I moved through Marble Hall, where king did roaming with crown upon his head, and through humble rooms, where mothers did clasp prayers as shields, but it availed them naught. I took the breath of every firstborn in the land of Egypt. The mighty and the lowly fell alike. Cradles were silent, thrones were emptied, and futures did collapse without sound. Then I came unto a house, and behold, I stood before a door marked with blood. Fresh blood did stain the lintel and the side posts, dark and wet. I, who have crossed rivers of blood, and waded through battlefields red with the slain, was stayed by this blood. My strength did falter, not through fear, but by reason of an authority greater than mine. The mark doth shine with a command older than creation itself, and I doth recognize it forthwith. This is not a plea, but a sign set by the command of God. For the first time, my steps find no path beyond this mark. And I doth remember that which I hath ever known, but never needed to face. I am not master here, but just a servant,